Hey everyone, it's Edie again from Virtually in Sync and the Video Kickstarters Facebook group. And I am back again. I know you just saw me a couple of minutes ago. And I had made a statement in my last live stream that I was going to do a video that was going to talk about this new layout that YouTube has. And then it occurred to me, why do a video about it and why not just live stream it? So I've seen some elements of what this layout looks like, and I'm actually just going to do it live and just sort of wing it and hope that everything can work out, that my computer will allow me to do everything that I need to do, but I think it should work out. So bear with me. We're going to be looking at the new layout that YouTube is introducing and rolling out, or it's actually available. You can use it or not use it. It's truly up to you at this point. And I'll walk you through that whole process. So I just thought I'd come in and do that. Now, for those of you who do not know who the heck I am and you're new to my page, my name is Edie Clarke and I am a video strategist. And basically what that means is that I help my clients learn how to create videos that will get them seen by their ideal audience, and also how to market those videos to their ideal audience. And I like to create a lot of tutorial videos. That's sort of how I got my start. And I like to walk people through processes and show them exactly what they need to do when it comes to video creation. When it comes to video creation, it's more specifically on tutorial videos and also on maneuvering YouTube and understanding exactly how YouTube works and how they need to use it for their businesses. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to share my screen and make sure I'm all set up. I'm going to try and monitor if there's any questions, and if anybody live is coming in, I will try to see if I can access that as well. And I'm going live, I believe, on my page and in my group. What I never can figure out, and it's because I haven't had the patience to try to see this, is if when I go live and I'm on the Create Live Stream Facebook page, if that's giving me comments from everybody that's on all of my pages, because I use Live Leap to simulcast. So, all right, I've got everything up and running here. So let me just share my page, or my screen, I should say, share my page. And then that way I will be able to talk you guys through what I'm looking at. All right, so here is the page that you get to. The way that you get to this page is actually by going to YouTube's official blog. Why am I not speaking English? So you go to youtube.googleblog.com, and this is the blog post that talks about the sneak peek at YouTube's new look and feel. And then you can just go here. Or you can just go to youtube.com/new, whichever makes sense for you. So this, they give you a little bit of a look. In the live stream that I did yesterday, I talked about the fact that they have a dark theme, and that's how it looks here. That's not me. I don't care for that. So I will keep the clean design. Thank you very much. And then they just talk a little bit, I guess, about the reasons that they decided to make this change, which I think is supposed to speed things up a bit for everybody. So I will click on Try Now. And let me see if this is okay. So I have this window open because I just wanted, for the hell of it, to see what the difference was. This is the old way, and it's a slight, subtle change. This is the old way, and the reason why I know that it's different is because up here is a little bit different, and the sidebar is different. If you can see in this one, this is the old current version. The icons up here are a little bit smaller, but it looks like it's the same icons that they have. The layout here for all intents purposes looks like it's the same. It will have whatever their recommendations are, as well as recent episodes or videos from pages that you or channels that you subscribe to. And then the sidebar looks like this on the old version. So on the new version, the sidebar is just a little cleaner. They don't have that, you know, over here, that solid red home button. They don't have that anymore. The icons here are a little bit smaller. The sidebar looks the same. I don't know if there's anything too terribly different over there. And then the videos here, is it my imagination or are the thumbnails smaller? Oh, the thumbnails, no, they're about the same size. So I guess, oh, the biggest difference that I'm noticing is the subscribe button is bigger than, oh, you couldn't even get to the, oh, there was no subscribe button. Oh yeah, there was. It was just smaller. Okay, that's where we go. So they've made the subscribe button bigger. Other than that, and the ones I guess that you're already subscribed to, they don't have a subscribe button. Okay, so that seems fine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to multiple pages going back and forth, because I think as soon as I change the page on this one, it's going to probably revert to the new version. But this is the old version again, and this is the new version. So let me go to the top so that you can really see. So this is the old version, and this is the new version. So it's a subtle difference. It definitely is cleaner. I believe they're also saying that this version should move a little bit faster. I don't know if you guys have been experiencing it. Had been pretty clunky for a while. I know I had been experiencing, I was like, what the heck is going on? And it would just take forever to load. It was just like, I'd go on there and then I just literally just sit and wait for it to spool. So that I think had a lot to do with what they were doing, and because I'm not experiencing that now. Let's see, the search bar button or search bar is in the same place. It's a little smaller, but that's about it. Oh, and they've gotten rid of, interesting, they've gotten rid of the home, trending, and subscription tabs that were at the top. So that's definitely different. Now let's look and see what this looks like. Okay, so when you click on your image now in the upper right corner, this they have completely revamped, and this actually reminds me more of Google's tabs. So that's interesting. So they have your channel, Creator Studio is listed there. You can switch your account back to the old one. You can sign out. You can turn your dark theme on or off if you have it on. You can change your language, content location. You can make your restricted mode on or off. Your settings, help, send feedback, and then restore classic YouTube. So this is classic YouTube, and just so that you can see the difference, when you click on here, this is what that tab normally looks like. It also includes all of the other channels that you have, and the new one does not do that. And then also this icon here, this wheel icon, was your YouTube settings, and now they have a specific tab for that. So that's interesting. Also, these I would presume are still the same. This is your notifications bell. So if anybody that you subscribe to, for example, uploads a new video, you'll get a notification unless you turn it off. And then if anybody comments on any of the videos that you have, you will have a notification. And also if anybody responds to a comment that you left on a video, you'll get a notification. So that will just have, it'll be darkened and it will have a number next to however many notifications you have. And this is your upload button. So that these three icons are the same, but this one looks completely different now. And so I will click to upload just to see what that looks like. Okay, that looks the same. That hasn't changed. So that looks the same. All right, and so we'll come, oh, see, I've switched back to classic. Bummer! Okay, let me close out of this one, and then let me, see, it's good to do things live. Unless that is the way that it's supposed to look, but let's see. I don't want the dark theme off. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we're back. So I can go to my channel, I can go to Creator Studio, I can switch accounts, and then I can sign out. And then I can do all of these other things. So let's go to my channel and see what that looks like. Hi. Much different. Much, much different, and I prefer this 1,000%. 1,000%. Now the difference here is that they've made the banner huge in comparison to what it used to be. And also they've removed your profile image that used to be up here blocking your banner, and they've now put it beneath it. So that makes it much cleaner, because that was, depending on how you designed your banner, sometimes the wording or whatever part of the image would get obscured because of the fact that you had this profile image was up in this area, and it was a square image as well. So I'm glad that they've moved that. They've made this over here, I think, cleaner and more visible. It sort of pops a little bit more than it used to, and I can't, unfortunately, switch back to it because I can't go to classic and keep back and forth, but trust me, this definitely is a winner. So I like this. What also is really cool is that now that they've changed their layout, bear in mind when they changed to the one channel layout, they did that because they wanted it to be a responsive banner. They wanted it to be a responsive channel, which meant that once you uploaded your cover art, your channel art, it was always going to look the same no matter what device you were looking at. And so the genius about this is that it looks perfect here, even though when I uploaded this banner, it did not look like this when I first created the channel art for my channel. So love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So it's definitely cleaner. There's more room. It's basically wider. They used to, the classic version was more truncated and shrunk in closer together. So the video here was much smaller, and this text and everything was much tinier. This is extremely visible, and you can really get an idea and understanding of what it is that you're seeing. Love it. So far, I'm loving everything that I'm seeing. And then so you have your playlists and whatnot. So it's just overall, it's just cleaner for sure, and it takes up a wider stretch of area. And so this is videos. So this is all the videos that I have. Okay. And then you can have your playlists. And then I don't have any additional, well, I do have some channels, but all right. And then discussion looks the same. Now it looks like they may have changed the color because this should be in blue, I thought. This normally in the classic was in blue, so not sure why I don't see that. And about. Okay, so this is definitely cleaner. Let me think. This area over here looks thinner. I don't know what's missing. So there must be something that is missing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right. I love this. And so now you can, the edit layout button, oh my God. You used to hunt for that over on the old classic version because you had to hover in order for it to become apparent, and then you could click it. So this is very prominent. Obviously, the edit, layout, and creator studio buttons are present for people who own the channel. If you're visiting someone's channel, these would not be available to you. So you can click on edit. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so that looks the same. This is more how classic looked. So I'm not sure if at this point I'm not even sure if I've switched back by accident or what the deal is, because this is normally how classic looks. So let's come back. So I've switched back. Well, that's a okay, so let's go back here. So this is making it, how do I go back to the new? Because see like what I was saying, in the old classic it's blue, and in the new one it didn't have that. So this is not allowing me to go back. So let's see if it'll allow me to switch to new. It's not letting me switch to new here either. So I guess for now, until, let me go back this way. Until, there we go. Looks like it keeps sort of switching back and forth, so I'm not really sure why that's happening. So I can't edit anything. I can't see what that looks like because that's putting me back to classic. So I'm assuming that it's doing that possibly because it's still fairly new, and maybe they haven't officially, I don't really know why that's sending me back that way. And I'm presuming the same thing will happen when I do Creator Studio. But let's look at discussion again so that you can see it's now gone to gray. It's not blue anymore. So that's definitely a change that I've seen. So we know what happens when you click that. Let's see, I'm going to try and open this up in a new tab and see if there's going to be any difference, so that if it goes back to classic, it's not the end of the world. And it does go back to classic. This is at least how classic looked. So all right, so nothing has changed there. I'm not sure why that happened. So I'm going to have to play around with this because this is the first time that I'm doing it live with you guys. So we're just sort of experimenting and trying to see what is the difference between the new, oops, let's just mute that. What's the difference between the new version and the classic version? So I'm loving this. I love the layout. This gets 2 thumbs up from me with regards to the way that it looks. I'm really impressed, for sure. So I like what I'm looking at. So I hope you guys can get a chance to test this out as well. Back again. So I like it. I think that it's a really great way to display our channels now, and it totally makes sense to have it look this way. So I can't complain about this one. This is really good. The only thing, like I said before, I'm not interested in is the dark theme, but and I guess let me try and play around and see what that looks like. Oh, let me switch you back so that you can see. I'm gonna try to go to the dark theme. So that's the dark theme. It ain't my thing. It ain't my cup of tea. Don't know what to say. Nah. I mean, probably gamers, or I don't know. I don't know who would be. I guess if that's your aesthetic and that's what you like, then that works for you. It's not. I'm not feeling it. I'll just say that. I'm not feeling it. So, but that's how that looks. And if you wanted to see all of the videos and then the playlists like that and channels, I guess to a certain degree, certain things do pop. So it's not, you know, the end of the world per se, but I've never been a huge fan of dark themes. I don't even like black websites. So let's switch this back. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm going to be sticking with the clean white theme. So I encourage you guys to go out. You go to youtube.com/new and you can activate it. And it's really simple and easy to go back to classic if you prefer that. I am presuming at some point you're not going to be able to go back, because that's how they did it with the one channel design when it first came out. You could sort of swap back and forth for those of us who had a hard time jumping over to the new layout, which I was one of them. And then it gets to a point where, sorry, this is going to be the way it's going to look from now on. So definitely go over there and check that out and let me know your thoughts. Please comment below if you have any feeling whatsoever about this new look and what your thoughts are on it. I would love to hear from you. So anyway, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.